Ça qui m'a de pour mettre l'envoi l'hiver. Ma caille l'hiver. Ça qui m'a de pour mettre l'envoi l'hiver. Ça qui m'a de pour mettre l'envoi l'hiver. Ça qui m'a de pour mettre l'envoi l'hiver. Ma caille l'hiver.
Our country, Bangladesh, has India on 3 sides, and the other side is the ocean with lots of rivers.
It has really flat geography, so the water level rises very fast, along with really strong rains.
The big flood 2 years ago had 1/3 of the country underwater.
A lot of people loses their homes and get separated by the floods, and they're displaced. On top of that, other natural disaster comes along.
They lose agricultural lands, farmers lose their crops, their houses, and their financial stability.
They become poor and have to move to a different place.
It would be great to receive financial help to help us build houses until we can solve climate change as a whole.
In my small fishing village in Senegal, I saw rising waters when I was growing up. When it rained, there was a lot of water in the houses. They lost a lot of things, their rooms, TVs, and air conditioning.
They were very tired and had to be evacuated. They had to take people out of their homes and put them in schools. The government doesn't help. You can lose your house and not receive any help.
On top of losing homes, fishermen who work to survive have not been able to get fish from our waters because big boats come and take all the fish, so there is none left to feed our local people.
Our fishermen have a deep connection with water. They have dances related to the water. Sometimes there is too much water or not enough and it gets way too hot.
I am Fulani, and we have a deep relation to animals. We really love our cows, sheep, and goats. When there is not enough rain, there are more bushfires, and our animals have to travel far away.
This can lead to conflict. Farmers and sheepry used to work together, but with agribusiness, farmers have built fences that keep animals away from the grass and pasture.
It has become all about money. When we harm others, we harm ourselves.
We must stop this.
People, I'm afraid of people. In this life, when you do good to someone, that person becomes your enemy. People today, they are not loyal. Humanity, I'm concerned about humanity.
It has become harder and harder in my country, Mali. In 2019, we were in geography class, and it was so hot, we had to keep putting ice water on ourselves. My teacher said,
In 10 years, the water you drink will cost you millions.
I didn't understand it then, but I could see that somewhere in Mali never stops.
People will abandon cars and motorcycles because the metal gets too hot and gas is so expensive and goes up every 2 to 3 months.
In my house, I had my own place, and the roof of my place was made with straw, a traditional building. This kind of rooftop is usually good for 5 years, but with the rains and the heat, it was damaged in 2 years. We had to bring people from the country to the city to fix it, and it took 2 months just to redo it.
Santi said,
We have a chance to fix this. To paint everything white so it releases the heat and doesn't absorb it.
The Amazon rainforest in our country, Brazil, have been called the lung of the earth.
This is how our planet Earth breathes. Trees purify the air that we breathe.
Indigenous tribes did an important job of protecting the Amazon for hundreds of years, but international companies started mining, taking away trees and destroying villages.
Big companies took land to create plantations, like for coffee and soybeans, cutting and burning the forest to make farms.
They took what was preserved by law.
They went over what was avoided. The government was more focused on agriculture than preserving nature.
They took land for indigenous people, and this has happened for many years, but no one talked about it. It's important to bring our awareness of these causes to places of power. Let us bring our voices to the places of power to help our people protect their land.
Please listen, por favor, escute.
Fire!
Incêndio! Fogo!
Lakı,
Droga!
Boia, Usuha,
SHS!
Storm,
Tempestade!
Pura, Funu,
Hurricane!
Furacão!
Huracan,
Typhoon!
Mudslide,
Erosão!
Barnyuka,
Potopotó.
Earthquake,
Terremoto!
Землетрус, Hammer Mother Terra,
We come from different parts of the globe, but what happens if one part affects us all?
We learned from Wangari Maathai.
Wangari Maathai, founder of the Green Belt movement.
Green Belt Movement,
About the ways that we can be part of the solution.
When Wangari Maathai was little, girls were not usually sent to school. They didn't value or encourage education for women in Kenya back then. But Wangari's older brother persuaded her parents.
you have to send her to school because she's extremely bright.
She did so well that in high school, she got a scholarship to study in the United States, where she saw a lot of demonstrations against the Vietnam War.
She saw how Americans can express themselves and that people have a right to speak out about what they believe in.
When she went back to Kenya, she saw that the root of the country's problem was environmental degradation. Rural African women cried out.
We need firewood. We need clean drinking water.
We need jobs. There is no vegetation for livestock.
The streams have dried up.
Our family life is destroyed.
She organized the women and started the Green Belt movement.
Teaching women to plant trees, but she had to struggle against so many people, including the Arab government and her own husband.
She's too educated.
She's too strong-minded for women.
She's too difficult to control.
She should respect men and be quiet.
Is a tree planter truly a peaceful activist?
Only professional foresters know how to plant.
This poor woman don't have the money, the knowledge, the skill to deal with this.
She's a threat to the order and security of the country.
Undesirable element! She was repeatedly arrested, harassed, jailed. She was probably hit for assassination.
And at a hunger strike, when mothers camped in front of a park to free political prisoners, she was beaten until she was unconscious.
The government thinks that by threatening me and biting me, they can silence me. But I have an elephant skin, and someone must raise their voice.
It's time for change.
It's time for a change.
It's time for a change.
The government must be held accountable.
Wangari Maathi saw how ordinary people could be mobilized and empowered to access to so that they could be part of solution. The Green Belt movement succeeded in planting more than 51 million trees. Wangari was elected to parliament and she won the Nobel Peace Prize.
She found that it is all one. When you promote the environment, you promote democracy, defend human rights, create equality between men and women, reduce poverty, and plant the seed of peace all at the same time.
We all share one planet and one humanity. There is no escaping this reality. We cannot tire or give up. We owe it to the present and future generation of our species to wake up and be the change we want to see.
you guys building right now? Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
You can keep the lunch bags.
It was incredible!
How you feel, Booba?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, people. I went to Colombia today, and now I'm gonna do everything to be a perfect student. Yeah.
Look at the nice flower. Yeah, flower. Flower. Smells so good. Right?
I don't smell it.
Really? Smells perfect. It is something.
Just a little bit. That's like
Yeah. The smell is so good.
I know.
We get to pass it out in our radio shoes again.
Let's go.
Greenhouse. Oh, let's go.
We're gonna stand.